Hello, I am a student from Cummins College of Engineering. We have actually developed something very interesting. It is detection of diabetes through breath analysis. So, why diabetes? Firstly, when designing a project, you usually think why you want to do some project, or what is the main functionality of it. So me and my group mates, we thought of doing something in the medical field. So we took this medical field. We went to our guide, and then our guide was very helpful in advising us 2-3 topics. But the one thing which caught our attention was she asked us to do something on diabetes, because diabetes is one chronic disease which is spreading these days like anything. So, and even on diabetes detection, she advised us to devise a sensor and a whole equipment which will tell you that you have diabetes or not. Yeah, this may sound as a fiction, but we have converted it into reality. So I'm really thankful to our ma'am, Dr. Dipti Patil, who has guided us through it, and successfully as a whole family we have created this. So let me show you what we have done here. So this is my UI. We have developed a very simple UI which can be used by even old people or students or anyone basically. So on this platform, you see it's home, patient register, and admin. You need to register as a patient, and then you need to put in your details. So what is a diabetic condition? In diabetes, there is high sugar level, and checking diabetes these days is very painful, because you have to prick a needle and then you have to take samples, and it is actually a very tiresome process. So what we have done is, in diabetes condition, basically there is a high acetone content in the body, because since insulin production is very less, the body breaks down fatty acids in order to produce this energy. So in this whole chemical reaction, ketones are released in a large content. So the main ketone which is released is acetone, and so acetone is released via breath, sweat, or any external oozing out factor. But in the breath, a maximum amount of acetone content is found out. So hence we used acetone as our preliminary device. So now acetone. So firstly, how to detect acetone content in the body. So there are 2-3 sensors which are available, and the main sensor is Figaro TGS. So we use Figaro TGS. You can see here, this is a Figaro TGS which is used to detect ketones in the breath. This is a DHT11 sensor which tells you temperature and humidity of the body. So this equipment as a whole, as you can see, is our device. So now so what our equipment does, you just need to blow your air on this through your mouth. So when you blow your air, this sensor senses the amount of acetone in your breath. This sensor tells you the amount of temperature and humidity. Because every person, while you take readings of every person, acetone of course will be different, but along with that you also have to consider the temperature, pressure, and all these factors of the breath. So hence we have used this DHT11 sensor in order to increase the accuracy. So now this, as you see, is the LCD. Inside this is the main Arduino Uno integrated circuit. So now this is the main component of the whole device. So when you blow in air, this thing takes analog readings, and this converts it into digital readings, and shows it here, as you can see. So now I have already blowed my breath on this, and it is showing me readings. So now this shows me humidity, temperature. R is the maximum value which so now, okay, R is the maximum value, and now shows 0. Now it is showing 0 because since I don't have diabetes, it is showing me 0 as the acetone level. So when I get these values, I have to put in these values on my website, along with some other factors. So I'll just show you the other factors. If you haven't already registered, you have to register with this basic information. Once you register, since I have already registered, I'll show you how it works. So when I clicked on patient, you have to put in your login details. So email, So yes. So now it shows me home, checkup and logout. So when I click on checkup, so the other factors that we have considered is body mass index, age, acetone level, temperature, humidity. So why we need to consider these two factors also? Because of course the accuracy level increases, and diabetes, which is such a big chronic disease these days, it is hard to tell only with the acetone level. So these are the two factors which usually people know about. So we have added this. You don't need an external checkup to know these factors. So body mass index, which usually people know. So mine is 19. Age, acetone level is 0. Temperature 60, and humidity 28. Yes. Checkup. So now this is showing no diabetes, because I do not have diabetes. Now when you consider all these factors, how does this software know if you have diabetes or not? So we have used machine learning algorithm, SVM classifier. Why SVM classifier? Because here we have only two factors: if you have diabetes or do not have diabetes. So SVM classifier basically divides it into, it is a binary classifier, so it will tell you if you have diabetes or not, and it is a very intelligent algorithm. We have provided data sets, samples. We have provided 1,000 data samples in this. Since this is a very new concept, we had been to a doctor, we consulted a doctor. Since this is a new concept, we couldn't actually get hold of a large data set, but of course we'll try to get some more data set, and the amount of data set we got, we loaded into it. So the SVM classifier, it trains itself, and it is a supervised learning classifier, because it requires supervised learning, because you have to give in 2-3 factors, and you have to give it a label, yes or no. So we have used SVM here, and because of SVM, our software is able to tell whether it's you have diabetes or not. So once the checkup is done, if you have, because I did not have diabetes, it discontinued from there. But if you have diabetes, it will either show you if you have type 1 diabetes or type 2 diabetes. If you have type 1 diabetes, it will show you have diabetes, and it will also show you precautions and a diet chart. If you have type 2 diabetes, it will show you diet charts accordingly. And for now, this is the functionality which we have done, and luckily we have designed this, and it is also working. But as a future development, what we can do is we can design it more beautifully, and we can put a mouthpiece on this. Also, if you want this to be mobile, you can put in a battery. So this can be done in the hardware part. And in order to increase the accuracy level, if it will be really good if you get hold of a larger data set and just load it. SVM will automatically read the data, and it will get trained. So this is the future enhancement that we can do. So this is about it. Thank you.